Today we want to talk about the sponsorship and different types of sponsorship for permanent residency. One type of sponsorship is a spousal sponsorship. It means that you have a Canadian PR or a citizen spouse and you can apply for permanent residency by a spousal sponsorship. The second type is common law sponsorship. It means that you and your partner are living together for at least 1 year and you have documents and proofs to show that you've been living together for 1 year, then you can apply for common law sponsorship. Another type of sponsorship is parents or grandparents sponsorship. It means that you can, as a PR or citizen, you can apply for your parents or grandparents to come to Canada through the permanent resident way, which we call it grandparents or parents permanent residency. But if you want to be eligible for this, you need to be a PR or a citizen and at least working in Canada for 3 years and have minimum income, and then you can apply. Now it is a lottery system that you need to fill out the form and then they're going to choose whether you are selected or not. If you are selected, you can proceed with the next step. If you are not selected, you need to wait until the next draw and to see if you are selected and you can proceed with the sponsorship application. Another type of sponsorship is dependent children. It means that if you as a PR or a citizen has a child in Canada or outside Canada that is not a citizen as yet or is not a PR as yet, you can apply for them as long as they are less than 22 years old and single. So now, if you want to talk about the sponsorship in general, we have two types of sponsorship: inside Canada, outside Canada. If you have your spouse outside Canada, you can apply for the sponsorship from outside Canada, or what we call it overseas sponsorship, in order to bring your wife to Canada with you as a permanent resident. If you want to do that, you need to have some documents, identity documents, and also some supporting documents to show that your relationship is genuine and you didn't into this relationship only for the sake of getting permanent residency of Canada. Now, if you are inside Canada now, you can apply from inside Canada with sponsorship, and you need to have again some documents to show that your relationship is genuine and you are going to live together permanently. By permanently, I mean that it's the relationship that is genuine and you need to prove that to the officer that you are in a good relationship. The whole process and the timeline now, based on the day that I'm talking to you today, for the inside Canada application is about 8 months to 10 months. And for outside Canada, it's between 10 to 12 months. The most important thing that you need to know is that you must have good documents, a very complete package, and supporting documents to show that your relationship is genuine and you are really in love with each other, and that's not only for the sake of getting papers. And the last thing that you need to remember is that in some cases, you're going to be invited for an interview. They want you to attend an interview and the officer is going to ask you some questions. Before you go for the interview, you must be prepared for that. You must know what kind of questions the officer is going to ask you, and you should know the details about each other, because the officer at that stage is going to be satisfied whether your relationship is genuine and they're going to approve the application, or they're going to be not satisfied and they reject the application because they think that the relationship is not genuine. So having a very complete file, know how to answer those questions in case you have an interview, can really help you in order to have a successful sponsorship application and have your loved ones in Canada living with you.